Now we are going to discuss about the oxidizing agents and reducing agents. What are oxidizing agents? What are the reducing agents? These are the new terms which are interlinked with the oxidation and reduction. So what are oxidizing agents? A substance that oxidized another substance and self get reduced. And what is a reducing agent? A substance that reduces another substance and self get oxidized. This will be more clear to you, both of the terms, when you see this equation. Same equation I have written. You know that this copper oxide reacts with hydrogen. So what is happening? Copper is formed and water is formed. This is what here in this case of hydrogen, the addition of oxygen is taking place, and this is oxidation. And in case of copper oxide, there is removal of oxygen, and hence it is what a reduction. Beta, according to definition, see this. When a substance that reduces another substance, you can see here hydrogen reduces copper oxide. How it reduces? By taking the oxygen. If the oxygen is removed from copper, then it is being reduced and reduction takes place. Again, I am repeating it, beta. In this case, hydrogen gains oxygen from the copper, takes oxygen from the copper, and copper get reduced and reduction takes place. Copper oxide get reduced. So the substance that reduces another substance, so hydrogen, what done? It reduces copper oxide and self get oxidized, and it get oxidized by gaining this oxygen. So it is what a reducing agent. Second one is what? The oxidizing agent. How? We will discuss about it, beta. See, a substance that oxidize another substance. Here copper oxide, what do this, beta? It oxidize hydrogen by giving the oxygen. And self get reduced, so it is known as what? Oxidizing agent. So I think that both the terms are clear to you. Beta, one more important thing to note down, that where the oxidation is taking place, that one is what? The reducing agent. And where the reduction is taking place, that substance is what? The oxidizing agent. Because by definition it is clear that what is a reducing agent? For example, a substance that reduces another substance and self get oxidized. Here about the reducing agent, what is told? That a substance that reduces another substance and self get oxidized, mean to say where oxidation is taking place, that is what? A reducing agent. And from here you can see oxidizing agent, a substance that oxidize another substance and self get reduced. Means what? Where reduction is taking place. So where reduction is taking place, that is what? A oxidizing agent. And where oxidation is taking place, that is what? A reducing agent. So I have written some terms here, beta. From here it is clear that in this equation copper oxide reduces to copper and reduction is taking place. And hydrogen oxidizes to water and oxidation is taking place. You can see here hydrogen oxidizes to water and oxidation is taking place. Here copper oxide is what? Oxidizing agent. Hydrogen is what? A reducing agent. That also I have written here. I think that it is clear to you. And now we are going to discuss about the second example. From there you can see and understand the concept more clearly. So in the second example, beta, I have written that zinc oxide ZnO reacts with carbon and there is a formation of zinc and carbon monoxide, that is CO. So what is happening, beta? In this equation you can see that carbon getting oxidized as it takes oxygen from zinc oxide. So there is a formation of carbon monoxide. So carbon gains oxygen. So what is this? Oxidation. Addition of oxygen is taking place. This is what? Oxidation. And in this case, removal of oxygen is taking place. Hence, this is what? Reduction. As I have told you, where the oxidation is taking place, that is what? This substance is what? A reducing agent. And where the reduction is taking place, that is substance is what? A oxidizing agent. So in case of zinc oxide, the reduction is taking place, that is what? A oxidizing agent. And in case of carbon, the oxidation is taking place, that is what? A reducing agent. That only what I have written here. So zinc oxide reduces to Zn, that is what? Reduction. Carbon oxidizes to CO, that is what? An oxidation. And ZnO is what? The oxidizing agent. And carbon is what? The reducing agent. So now the last example for today we are going to discuss. So this is today's last example, that MnO2 reacts with HCl and there is a formation of MnCl2, Cl2 and water. There is a formation of MnCl2, Cl2 and water. So in this equation, beta, you can see that easily from here where the MnO2 gets converted into MnCl2. So here what is happening? The removal of oxygen is taking place, and this is what? A reduction. Where the removal of oxygen is taking place, that is what? A reduction. And here in this case of HCl, what is happening? The hydrogen is removing. So this is what? An oxidation. This is what? An oxidation. So oxidation is taking place here, reduction is taking place here. Where oxidation is taking place, that substance is what? The reducing agent. And where the reduction is taking place, that substance is what? The oxidizing agent. So in this case, beta, MnO2 reduces to MnCl2, HCl oxidizes to Cl2. So MnO2 is what? The oxidizing agent, and HCl is what? A reducing agent. When you have to write beta about the reduction and oxidation, we have to discuss only about the reactants. These are the two substances in which the oxidation and reduction is taking place, and one will be the oxidizing agent, other will be the reducing agent. Only these two substances we have to see, and then we have to decide where the oxidation is taking place and where the reduction is taking place. So now we are going to discuss about the your NCERT page question number 3rd. First two questions I have already discussed with you, as they were easy and I have provided you the notes. But this question I am going to discuss with you because in this one new point is there. So identify the substance that are oxidized and the substance that are reduced in the following reactions. These two reactions are given to you, and again you have to tell where the oxidation is taking place and where the reduction is taking place. So Na plus O2 gives Na2O. Na plus O2 gives Na2O. Beta, in this case, sodium gets converted into Na2O. Mean to say, what is happening? Addition of oxygen is taking place. Addition of oxygen is taking place, and hence what is this process? Oxidation. This process is what? The oxidation. But in case of this oxygen, beta, you will see that there is again, as the product is what? The single product is formed. So this oxygen happening what? In this case, addition of metal is taking place. Addition of this metal is taking place to oxygen. So addition of metal is taking place, that is known as reduction, because this is one new definition which I am showing to you. The addition of non-metallic element or removal of metallic element is called oxidation. Mean to say, the addition of non-metals or the removal of metals, that we will say oxidation. And opposite to it, what is there, beta? The addition of metallic element or removal of non-metallic element is called reduction. Opposite of oxidation, that is what? The reduction. So what are non-metals, what are metals? I have given you the one image of a periodic table. From there it will be easy for you, because there are only some elements which are non-metals. You can learn them. So what is happening here, beta? Again I am discussing it here. What is the happening? Addition of metal. Addition of metal is taking place in where? Addition of metallic element. So this is what? Reduction. Therefore I have written here what? The reduction. I hope this concept is clear to you and you have done your test very well. So thank you for today.